guys, it's Marsha and welcome to your mobility and stretch with a little bit of core workout. It's the week of Christmas. We're exhausted, we're overstimulated, and we're just trying to get everything done. So I created this workout for those of you who just need to breathe and recenter and just to feel better, like myself. All right, so everybody grab a mat. It's gonna be about a 30-minute workout. And remember, we're using our breath. We're going slow. The music is slow. If you just need to hit child's pose or your favorite stretch position, please do that. This is your time. So give yourself permission to be present, okay? So let's sit crisscross applesauce on our mats. Let's go ahead and remove the extra flesh from our sit bones. We all have it. And just find a nice, beautiful, neutral posture. For right now, I don't want you to feel like you have to make yourself super straight. I want your shoulders to just gently come away from your ears. I do want you to pay attention to your tailbone into the mat. Let's connect with the breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Close your eyes. Make your eyelids nice and soft. Your palms are resting just above your knees. You can have palms up or palms down, whatever is comfortable to you. On the next inhale, I want you to feel your ribs expand. Fill them up all the way up. Hold it just for a breath at the top. As you exhale, I want you to feel them wrapping around, emptying the breath. Let's do that 3 more times. Exhale all the stress. Inhale the beauty of the day and of the season. On the next exhale, I want you to take your right hand, reach it above, grab just above that left ear and give your neck a little encouragement over down to that right shoulder. No pain, just a nice little stretch. 2 more breaths. On this next exhale, release the right hand down. Let's repeat it on the other side. Left hand raises just above the right ear. Encourage it down to the left shoulder. If you feel any pulling here, I want you to breathe into that area that needs to be stretched. I want you to imagine the muscle soaking up that big breath. And releasing it as you exhale. 2 more big breaths. Last one. On the exhale, raise that left up nice and strong. Place it back on. Now I do want you to take your hands, grab just in front of your knees. And I want you to find a nice tall posture. We're going to round through the shoulders up to the ears and place them down our spine. Inhale up and roll them back down. Nice tall posture. Pull the strength in the top of your head. Nice big shoulder rolls here. Release all the tension back there. I hold tension in my shoulders and my neck. So right now I am very stiff. Let's reverse the shoulder rolls up. Take it to the front. Give me 3 really good ones here. Last one. Big cleansing breath up. Now I want you to take your fingertips and I want you to place them in front of you. If you want, you can turn it to the length of your mat right here. Stay in crisscross applesauce. Now I want you to take your hands on top of your knees. Encourage them down for a nice stretch. Bend forward, leaving the hips on your mat, and just feel that lower back stretching as well as your outer thighs. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a big inhale. Exhale, stand up tall. Pull in the front of the knees, nice tall posture. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Pressing on top of those knees very gently, relaxing the shoulders down. Try and go a little bit deeper. Inhale up. tall posture. And exhale, forward fold right here, guys. Go a little bit deep into that stretch. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Last exhale, we're gonna hold it down there. Forward fold, exhale. Now take the hands off of the knees and place them in front of you. You could do flat palms, or you can have a more energetic palm with your fingertips on the mat, really stretching through those shoulders, rounding through your back. Inhale, fill up those lungs, round through the shoulders. Exhale, flat back. Now take the hands and crawl them out a little bit further away from you. Big inhale, round through the shoulders. Exhale, flatten out. Stay here or crawl out further. Inhale. And exhale. Now take that right hand over to meet the left, keeping that right hip on your mat. Feel that nice stretch through the hip and the oblique muscle. Stay here for 3 breaths. Sink your hips deeper into the mat with each exhale. Now walk the right hand over, left hand follows, and breathe into that stretch. If the muscle is snagging here, breathe into it. Prompt it to relax with that breath. Inhale. And one more time to the middle, guys. Can you bring yourself further down? Can you bring your forehead down to your mat and hold that fold over stretch around through the spine? Keep it soft. Inhale. Exhale up to tabletop. Wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Knees are in line with your hips. Give me some cat-cow stretches here. Press the hips to the top. Your head raises up. Chin presses up. Exhale, round through that spine. Pull that belly up into that cat stretch. Make the shoulders nice and wide. And back into your cow stretch. Move through your breath. We're moving through that lower spine. Exhale, round it. Inhale. Exhale into that cat stretch. One more. Inhale, cow stretch. Exhale, we're going to hold the cat stretch right here. Start to shift your hips side to side, opening them up. Keep that rounded through that spine. One more. Plant the top of your feet into your mat. Palms are pressing the floor away from you. Press into the top of your feet and hover those knees off the ground and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back down, cow stretch. Inhale. Round through to that cat stretch. Let's take a hover with those knees and hold for 5. Pull that belly up to spine. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Cow stretch. Inhale. You know what to do on that exhale. Let's take it there. Pull that belly up and hover for 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Last one. Inhale, cow stretch. Exhale, cat, and let's take it to that hover and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Take your hips down into child's pose. Put some space between those knees. Place the hips down. Arms come out in front of you. Forehead to the mat. Let's hold this breath for 3. Sink those hips. Last breath into downward dog. Inhale. I want you to come up into tabletop. I want you to curl those toes under and bring yourself into your first downward dog of class. Pedal your dog out. One hip is dropping along with that heel as the other one is raising up. March it out right here. Let the body be fluid. Let the hips go. Let it move with the music right here. Pressing your palms into the mat. Chest is driving towards the thighs. Open up those shoulders. 5, 4, here's 3, here's 2, and hold your dog stagnant. Press the heels into your mat and hold for 3, for 2, and 1, and come into your first plank of the class. So your plank could be a full plank. You can drop to your knees, or drop to your forearms and you're holding it nice and strong. We're gonna come back into downward dog, don't you worry. Let's hold your plank. Find steadiness here. Find length. Your gaze is just beyond your fingertips, maybe to the edge of your mat. You're pulling your belly up to spine without piking your butt up. So find that nice flat spine. There you go. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog. Inhale. We're going back into plank. Big exhale. Drive yourself into your plank. Let's find a deeper core engagement here. Hold for 10, 9, 8. Pull your ribs up. Yes, there you go. 5. 3-legged dog. In 3. In 2. Drive it up. Right leg raises nice and high. Hold it there. Open it up. Bring the heel over that left thigh. Open it up nice and strong. Bring it back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step it through to a strong crescent lunge and drop that left knee down and lean into that hip flexor stretch right here. I am being as much in the sun as I possibly can because it's freezing here in Chattanooga. So now that the sun is out, it's still pretty cold outside, but man, it feels so good. If you're ready, I want you to take that knee, I want you to hover it off the ground and drop lower into that crescent lunge. Hands are on the ground. We're gonna take a rotation here. Drop that left palm, right hand raises up high, rotate. Look strong up to those fingertips. Pull into those ribs. Keep that core strong. 3, 2, bring it back down. Bring that right hand to meet the left hand. Allow your right knee to flirt to the side. This can be a very aggressive stretch. Let the knee go as far as it can. I'm going to turn so you can see me right here. So the knee is flaring out to the side and hold. We're going to go back to a runner's lunge in 3, in 2. Come back to a strong runner's lunge. Come up into your crescent. Come up nice and tall. Hands align over the shoulders, by your ears. Press the heel into the ground. Back extension here. Look up. Keep the eyes open. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down. I want you to step the left leg up a little bit closer to the right. Drop that heel. Stretching through the hamstring of that top leg. Forehead comes to your knee. Hold. Breathe into that stretch. Make the knee soft. Don't lock it out. Shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. Inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Inhale. I want you to step that left foot up to meet the right. Big inhale, come up tall. I want you to do a forward fold right here. Sweep the ground, come up half. Exhale, come back down, forward fold. Inhale, big breath up at the top. Hands come to prayer pose, fold it down again. Hands come to the ground, take a right leg step back. Now you're in the crescent lunge on your left leg forward, right leg back. Come up tall, reach. Hands are pressing to the sky. The heel in the back is pressing down into your mat. Big stretch of the hips. Back extension. Look up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down at either side of that foot. Drop that right knee into that hip flexor stretch. Lean into that stretch. Catch your breath. Now I want you to take that knee, place it up off of the ground into a strong runner's lunge. Breathe into those hip flexors. They hold a lot of tension, my loves. Inhale. Right palm presses into your mat. Left hand raises up high. Rotation stretch. This feels so good. Pull up into those ribs. And exhale. Left hand meets the right hand. And left knee flares out to the side. You can stay in a runner's lunge or drop that knee for more stability. Ooh, that feels amazing. My hip flexors hold a lot of stress for me too. Let's come on back. Back up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Right leg steps up to meet the left. Big breath up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, big breath up. Come into your chair squat and hold right here. So in chair squat, we're dropping our hips to our back, but our posture stays nice and tall. There's a little fist width between your knees in line with your hips, and you're holding that chair pose nice and strong for me. Hands can be up by your ears or in prayer pose by your heart's center. We're gonna inhale, stand up tall, palms come together, inhale. As you exhale, take that right elbow. You can tap it onto the left knee or just rotate over to the left side. Inhale, up tall. Exhale, opposite direction, left over right. Inhale. So you're finding a tall torso as you rotate, tap, inhale, and exhale, rotate, tap. Nice, strong back. Stay with this beautiful motion to stretch out that lower back. Looking good, my loves. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale. We're gonna hold the stretch on the other side, and inhale. Now, option to hold that stretch. You can stay here, palms pressing together, or open it up and look up at the palms. Fingertips are reaching, find that rotation stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to prayer pose. Center, inhale. Exhale, other side. You can stay right here. Go ahead and open up into that rotation stretch. Let's close it back up. Come back to the middle. Inhale. Exhale, fold it over. Now hold that fold over. Your hands could be on the mat. Knees are soft or hovering off the ground, holding on to opposite elbows. Forehead is hanging down, releasing the neck. Take a little rock side to side of that torso. Stretching out the hamstrings and lower back. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Whatever side you ended on, I want you to hold it there. Heel to the feet a little bit wider. Hands come right behind the calf. Other hand is above the ankle. Pull yourself into your knee. Inhale. As you exhale, switch it over to the other side. There should be no pain here, my loves, just amazing stretch. Inhale, exhale, come back to the middle. I want you to heel till your feet out wider into a strong straddle right here. Hands are on the ground, or you can be on your thighs, hinge it over. If you're feeling great, you can take your hands, wrap them around the calves, and pull your body down, forehead down to the ground, and hold. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Keep the knees soft. Not bent, just soft. Feel the stretch all through the hamstrings. Place your hands on the ground. Have a nice flat back. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to bend the right knee. You're going into a side lunge. You can stay here. You can flex through that left foot. Skandasana. Hold that stretch. It feels so amazing. We're going to inhale back to that hinged over straddle. Palms are flat, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, take a bend in that left knee. Flex to that right foot if it's available to you, and hold the stretch. That sun feels so amazing on my face. You have no idea. This morning was 11 degrees. I'm not dealing well, guys. I'm not dealing well. All right, we're going to take this into a little bit of very light cardio with some core motion. You can keep your hands here or have them in prayer pose. We're going to Skandasana. We're going to shift over to the right side. Hands low, stay low, other side left. If you're on your prayer pose hands, you're using your core to shift you between each position. Flex. Skandasana left, hold. Skandasana right, flex, hold. Ooh, 1 more, come on, hold. Skandasana right. Skandasana left. Sink it down, turn. I want you to come into your plank and hold. Choose your variation of plank right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull up strong, pull up through those ribs. 4, 3. Here's 2 and 1. Come on down to your child's pose. Take 5 amazing breaths right here in child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Last exhale, my loves, come up tall. I want you to keep that right knee down. Left leg is out at an angle. So right knee right underneath that right hip. Your left toe is pointed out. So you're in external rotation. Hands are behind, cradling. Elbows are retracted. I want you to take a little bend into that left thigh and press back up to neutral. So exhale. I want the knee going a little bit over the toe in this, just for some extra mobility here. Press. And squeeze back up through the thighs. If the cradling of the neck is not working for your shoulders, you can have them in prayer pose right here. We're just bending into that knee, finding a nice stretch through the thigh and pressing back up. We're going to add a little oblique crunch in 3. Press it up. Here's 2. You guys like my leggings? I'm trying to be festive. Last one, guys. Now take an elbow down to the knee, come up to neutral. Exhale, crunch, and squeeze up. So I want you to imagine that spine between 2 planes of glass as you come down and crunch and squeeze back up to neutral. Take that bend and crunch. Exhale down, squeeze back up. So right now your thighs should be burning a little bit. We are putting a little bit of love in it right now. 5, squeeze back up. 4, ooh, my thigh is burning. 3, press back up through that heel. Here's 2, squeeze back up. Last one. 1, and squeeze back up. Go ahead and take a nice long length stretch with that leg. Now bring the toes parallel and press hips to the back, hands on the ground. Little single leg stretch here. Now hands are cradling. I want you to take it from neutral spine. Leg is extended. Arch is pushing into the mat. Your back leg, the top of the toes are pushing into the ground. You're going to hinge. Press hips down to that heel and squeeze back up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Elbows are retracted. Again, you can do prayer pose hands. I want to see length through that spine. Press hips, feel that lower back stretch. And squeeze back up using your ribs, using your core. Inhale. Exhale up to neutral. 3 more. You're squeezing those thighs, babes. It's down. Ooh. Last one. Take that right hand, place it down on the ground. Keep that left leg down. Arm reaches over. Find a beautiful oblique stretch right here. Open up that chest. We are going to go into side plank from this position. Right palm comes down. You can absolutely take that knee and place it further away from where it was to more of an angle and hold your side plank right here. You can raise that top leg and hold, or you can take the knee, extend it out so that the feet are touching and hold your full side plank here, pulling up through the oblique muscle. Push the floor away from you or holding. Keep holding. Come on, we got it. 5, 4, 3. We're coming to the center. In 2, and 1. Take a middle. Take either a downward dog or child's pose. Your choice right here of stretches, and let you hold it for 5 breaths, whatever you're choosing to do. Two more big breaths. Okay, I want everybody to come down now. I want you now to take a left knee bend. Right leg is out at that angle, so we're switching sides. This hip might feel different than the other. Allow it to. It does not have to be completely turned out. You're finding a place where you feel like you're getting mobility without hurting yourself. Let's go ahead and start to bend into that knee. Exhale and press up tall. Exhale down. Opening up the thighs, opening up those hips. There you go. Allowing some extension right here through the knee. Connect to the breath. We're going to add that little oblique crunch right here. So crunch it down. Squeeze back up. Exhale, reach. Tap that knee with the elbow and squeeze back up using those thighs. You're pressing up through the heel, back up to neutral spine. The knee is also, you're actually pushing it back a little bit to keep it in line with the ankle. Make sure it's not falling in on you. We have 5. Keep those ribs nice and strong. 4. Press it up. 3 more. Side plank coming up. Last crunch. Take it up nice and strong. I want you to get that little extension in there. Shake it out, shake it out. Let's go into those little squats. So now cradle your elbows behind. Shake it out. Let's go into those squats. So take your hands, cradle just the back of your neck. Retract the elbows down. Press the edge of that foot into your mat. The back of your toes are into your floor. And let's go sit it down. Hinge it forward and squeeze it up tall. Sit it down. Exhale. And squeeze back up. As you squeeze back up, exhale. Use the thighs, use the ribs. Wrapping it around. So you should feel a little stretch to the thighs. And of course, the glute muscles working on that left knee bent down. You have 5 more. It's 5. Keep the elbows retracted as you hinge it forward and squeeze back up. 4 more strong ones. Into side plank. Ooh. Last one, last one. Exhale it down, that left hand down. Open up that chest, reach that right hand over. Your chest is open to the sky. Right here, take your variation of side plank. We're holding it here. Find stillness, find strength. Pull up through those ribs, pull up through that oblique muscle. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Child's pose or downward dog. If you're not in downward dog yet, I want you to get there. Now I want you to raise that left leg up, place it over the right, open up that hip. Come back to 3-legged downward dog. Bring that left leg through into a strong crescent lunge and hold it here. Arms come up. We're stretching here to start. Then we're gonna go into a tap down crescent lunge right here. So tap, crescent. So you're just bending, extending that back knee. It's a tap, crescent. For 5, for 4, extend, press 3, extend, press 2, extend, press 1, hold it right here, little pulses down, pulse down, pulse down. Keep that leg as straight as you can in the back. There you go, there you go. It's 5, arms are up. 4, ribs are connected. It's 3, it's 2, it's 1. Place your hands down, back to downward dog. Inhale, drop the heels. Exhale, right leg raises, open up that hip to start. Take a 3-legged dog. I want you to place that right leg in the front. Come up to your crescent lunge and hold. Place your feet on railroad tracks, not on a tightrope, to give yourself some stability. Let's go from lunge to crescent. Here we go. So it's a tap, crescent. Show me control. So it's a stretch, and then you're also working. So it's a tap, extend back. There you go. 5. Wrap those ribs. 4, looking strong. 3. Here's 2. And 1. Hold that crescent little pulses down. It's down. For 5, for 4, for 3. We're gonna step it up. In 2 and 1, big step up, big inhale. Exhale down, big inhale. One more little move here. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Heel, tilt your feet out. Drop into your goddess. Big plie. Settle it in here. Press the knees to the back. Natural turnout, knee over the second or third toe. Arms are up in your goddess hands. Sink lower. Hold. Find that beautiful posture. Pull into those ribs. There you go. Sink lower. Right heel raises little pulses. For 5, for 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Left heel raises. Pulse 5, pulse 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come on your knees. Take a right shoulder to the middle. Stretch out that lower back. Inhale. Left shoulder comes to the center. Switch it up. Let's do that again. And switch it up. Back to your goddess pose. Hold it low. And here we go. Right heel raises pulse for 8, 7, 6. Come on, strong arms. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Left heel raises. 8, 7. Make the pulses small. Here's 5. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. And it's 1. Let's take that nice lower back stretch. Shoulder to the center. And other side shoulder. One more time with the shoulder. One more move in goddess. And your class is done. I hope you feel empowered today. This is a very powerful position. Take those strong goddess arms. Drop it low. Ready? We're going to press in and back. So squeeze that chest and press back with the shoulders. Add a little pulse. Add a little pulse down. There you go. Shoulders in line with hips. Elbows in line with the shoulders. It's a squeeze. Press back. Squeeze down. Press back. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Here's 2. And 1. Pulls it over. Nice stretch, guys. Awesome job today. Let the head hang heavy here. Big inhale. Take a Skandasana to the right. Flex to that leg. We're just stretching here. No effort. Just stretch it out. Fold over in the middle again through that big straddle. Drop the forehead. Shake the head yes or no here. Stretching out that neck. I hold a lot of tension there too. And Skandasana left. Big flex of that heel. Stretch all through that inner thigh. You guys, I hope you always take time for yourself. Christmas week is always exciting, but it's busy. Last minute shopping, last minute cards to send out. Heel to the feet together. We're going to come up very slowly here. Keep a soft bend in your knee. Inhale, come up slowly. Around through the shoulders and get nice and tall. Exhale, fold it over, nice flat back. Hang heavy here. Now I want you to rock your body, yes and no right here. Grab onto opposite elbows. Knees are soft. Stop in the middle, ready, big inhale up. Let's be at the top. Put your put your ring fingers together right here. Nice big back extension. Pressing the hip creases to the front of the room. If this does not feel great, take your hands, place them on the small of your back, and find a nice little bend right here. Look up, press the chin back. Inhale back to neutral spine. Big inhale. Hands to heart center. I appreciate you working out with me today. I appreciate you taking time for yourself. Let's do this again, okay? Happy holidays. Have an amazing week, and I will see you again. Mwah.